Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions. I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie. North Korea continues to posture aggressively, but while they do pose a danger to nearby countries, they lack the power to threaten the world at large. But what if they weren't the starving, cash-strapped country they are, but rather a global superpower? Let's explore. If you're looking for some Life's Biggest swag, check out our wonderful new merch store, open for a limited time, just in time for the holidays. The link is in the description of this video. Check it out while supplies last. Now get ready, it's time to ask the question, what if North Korea was the most powerful country? Currently, North Korea is something of a laughingstock to most countries, with their weak military and dated technology, not to mention the complete failure of their economy. If North Korea was actually the most powerful country in the world, this would change global politics a great deal, and could potentially lead to a North Korean hegemony over the world. However, simply being the most powerful does not mean that they would have total control. Of course, if North Korea had more military might than the rest of the countries in the world combined, we would likely be saluting the great leader very soon. However, that's a rather unlikely scenario. It's nigh on impossible for a country that size to possess more power than the rest of the world put together. If the country was just marginally more powerful, as is more likely, the rest of the world would likely be able to keep the country in check. If anything, a more powerful North Korea would be more likely to be attacked. Currently, they pose little threat to most of the world, and the only real threat they pose would likely only come to pass if they were attacked. In the current climate, it seems safer to allow them to continue than to potentially spark a bombing of Japan or South Korea. If, however, they were the most powerful country in the world, it might be more prudent to attempt to defeat them before they could launch a military assault of their own. With that much power and such an impulsive and ignorant leader, the odds of an offensive from North Korea would be much higher, and this would need to be dealt with swiftly. On the other hand, there's a chance that China would be more inclined to fight alongside North Korea against the West if they were more powerful. At the moment, China stands by their North Korean allies, albeit highly reluctantly. If North Korea was even more powerful, it could be that China would support them much more firmly, potentially joining them in military action. This could pose some problems, particularly if Russia decided they were better off joining their communist neighbors. Given Russia's weak status relative to the great power of the Soviet era, it's possible that they would jump at the chance to grab power from the West. With those three superpowers working together, the West would at best have their hands full, and at worst, be defeated. And now we return to our question, what if North Korea was the most powerful country? Well, if they were more powerful than the rest of the world put together, they'd probably end up taking over the world, unless they were nuked first. However, if they were only marginally more powerful, there's a good chance that NATO would step in to remove the government before it could mount an offensive. If, however, it found allies in countries like China and Russia, it's possible that this alliance of superpowers could be successful in taking over much of the world. Thank you for watching Life's Biggest Questions. I hope this was interesting and informative, and maybe even inspired you to look into it further on your own. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe to the channel down below. While you're down there, let me know what movie character you would send to take out Kim Jong-un. Until next time, I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie with Life's Biggest Questions, wishing you the best of luck on your quest for answers.